Hello, friends. Happy Friday. We made it through the week. If I could scream and not blow your ears out, I totally would do it. But you know what? Just know I am happy. We're here. We're together. In New York right now, we are bracing for a major snowstorm. So tell me, where are all of you? Where are you watching from? What's your forecast looking like? Are you getting some snow, or is it super sunny, super warm? You're feeling good. Maybe it's already Saturday where you're at. You're in the future. How's everyone doing tonight? Hello, 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 Chico99FB. Who else is here? We got Joe Fitz here. Oh my gosh, Sarasota and 60. I'm so jealous. China Thug, you know I have a warm coat. Although maybe that's good content if I step outside in just this in the snowstorm, get a beautiful snow portrait. I don't know. I smell some content brewing. Hey, Mark Foot, so good to see you. Welcome, City SA. It's currently raining. And that's in South Africa, friends. So if you want a South Africa forecast, that's for you. Okay, in Atlanta, it's a nice and warm 37. Is 37 warm? I don't know. That sounds kind of chilly to me. But you know what? My brother lives in Atlanta. So there you go. I guess some of us are getting ready for this nor'easter. Anyone in the Northeast is getting ready for this nor'easter? Hans Sanchez in California. All right. Friends, you want to hear what we got going on today? I'm going to tell you anyway, even if you don't. Here I am telling you everything that we've got on the show. So first up, we're going to talk about how to earn money on this app, of course. We're going to go into the details of posting and types of posts, things maybe you know about. If you've been tuning in, you know about this, but if not, maybe not. Then we're going to give away the answer to question 8 in tonight's trivia game. Of course, that's coming up about 30 minutes from now. $500 is up for grabs. And we're going to finish with Follow Friday. I love Follow Friday. Do we like Follow Friday? Are you excited about this, to learn about specific people who are posting great content, showing up consistently? Is it giving you inspiration for people to follow or types of stuff to post? Let me know. I want your feedback on that. Because a lot of times during the week, if you haven't been here, we just show off random user content from people's posts who are good, you know, trending hashtags, that sort of thing. But on Friday, we specifically hone in on 2 creators for the week who are doing a really good job. Maybe it's you. Maybe you're doing a good job, and maybe you're the feature tonight and you don't even know it. All right, Sam Vasek, that's cool. I'm glad that you're here for the trivia, but you're actually here beforehand, because you're gonna get the answer to question 8 just for being here early, which is great, because then you only have to answer 9 questions tonight. Plus, this is the app where you get paid to post. That is what this is all about. Trivia is just kind of like a side bonus, you know? So if you're posting, if you're showing up on this app and you're posting consistently, you actually can make money that way. You don't have to just win trivia. So I'll go into that in a moment. But first, I want to find out, what are your weekend plans? It's a freaking weekend, baby. I'm about to have me some fun. So what's your fun? What's your weekend got in store for you? Let me know. Is it having fun in the sun? Is it laying low in the snow? Or is it being a grouch on the couch? Mine, I've already revealed the answer. I'm flying out of the country. No, I'm not. Laying low in the snow. Wouldn't that be nice if I just snowstorm coming, Sarah, out. That's not the glamorous life I lead. But I'm very happy to be just staying inside, bundled up in a blanket. I would say fireplace. I don't have one of those. Space heater cranked up, perhaps. Snuggling with my kitty, Sophia. All right. 37% of you are being a grouch on the couch. I'm here for it. We love Oscar the Grouch. He is you can be a lovable grouch. They're not mutually exclusive. 35% of you are just rubbing it in my face that you're in warmer weather, which is great. So good for you. I'm glad that you're warm and happy and sunny. But 25% of you, you're my people. We're all gonna be laying low in the snow. Well, that's cool. Look at that. We have a global audience doing all kinds of cool stuff this weekend. One of my favorite things about this app is that we do get international weather forecasts if we tune into this chat, or if you just follow certain people or you're part of certain communities. There's one called Show Me Your Weather. So at any given time, people are just posting shots outside of their window so you can see what it's like in other parts of the world. Wild. Okay, so let's talk about how to earn money on display. Since we do have some newbies here, I want to get into it. So again, the biggest thing that you have to know is to earn money, you have to be posting. The posts are what actually make you that money. That's how you earn your rewards on display. So the first way that this yields you money is when your content is cycled through other people's timelines or feeds. So if you go to your feed and whoever you're following, you're scrolling through and you're seeing other people's content, you'll notice a pattern. It goes 3 posts from other creators and then an ad, and then 3 posts from other creators and then an ad. So the money that's generated from that ad on your content, on those creators' content, well, it goes 50% to display and 50% back to those creators. So on other social media apps, there are ads, but content creators don't make any of the money from the advertising dollars that are spent to have those ads. But here on display, we give back 50% to the content that, is actually having the ads placed on it. So we're giving back. So the first way is in your timeline, in your feed, you'll see it goes 3 posts, ad, 3 posts, ad, et cetera, and that's one way that you can earn money. So you're wondering, hey, how do I get my content in people's timelines or feeds? Well, you gotta have people following you, sharing your content. If you're posting to communities directly, anyone that's a part of that community will see your content that's posted to that community in their feed, so that's an additional way. But start thinking along those lines. What's shareable content? What's followable content? And start posting that kind of content. Number 2, same thinking. The support me button. This is a little yellow S, says support me on another creator's post. You tap that and you're taken to an ad. You have to watch that ad through completion. So you'll see at the top when it's done, you can actually X out of it. If you X out of it too early, that creator will not get paid. If you did it correctly, because at the top it'll say, thank you for supporting Lang Louie, let's say. I know because I supported Lang Louie this morning. So if you make sure that you watch the ad all the way through, you can then hit the X and then you'll get a thank you for supporting that creator. So what does that mean? So if you tap support me on another creator's post, you watch that ad, once again, the money that's generated by having that ad there, that the advertisers are paying to have that ad there, goes 50% to display and 50% to the creator that you just supported. So it's not money out of your pocket, it's just the time that it takes to watch the ad. So yeah, this morning when I was having my coffee, I just started scrolling through and I was like, who's been tuning into the show every night? Who do I kind of want to say thank you to as, a little token of my appreciation for making the time to show up every night? So I went through my feed and I searched for some people and I went into their content and I tapped support me and I waited for the ad, 15 seconds, and then it would say, thank you, thanks for supporting so-and-so. So a couple of you probably got supported this morning that are here right now because I wanted to say thank you. It's a great way to say thank you to creators that are either supporting you or taking the time to make great content. All right, number 3, invite your friends. I'm gonna show you how to do this in the way that will actually get you paid. So what you wanna do is go to your main menu. You're gonna go to your profile and you're gonna go to your menu, this under general settings. It's the 3 little lines on the top left. You're gonna tap on invite your friends. And then you're gonna be taken to this next screen where you actually see a code. This is a link. So if you just tap on copy link, you can share that to your other social platforms. You can also just tap to invite your contacts directly. You can generate a QR code. And the reason that you wanna use this is so that we can trace that referral to you. We wanna make sure you get credit for inviting someone to display if they actually set up a profile. And if they start making money, you will actually make money off of them because they're making money and because you brought them here. So make sure you use the link. You make 10% off of anybody's earnings that you bring to display. So if you give that link to someone, they set up a profile, they start making money, you in turn are gonna be making 10% of that. All right, welcome everyone who's tuning in right now. Let's talk about another feature today, which is the different types of posts that you can do here on display. Because it's not limited to just photo sharing and video sharing. So let's talk about the different types of posting and some settings that you may or may not be aware of. So the first thing is we're gonna go to our profile. That's where all the good stuff starts, really. We're gonna tap on that little plus sign that has a circle around it at the bottom. That's how you create any new post. So let's tap that. Now, we got a couple of options here, and that's what I wanna walk you through. The first is you can take a photo in real time. So let's say I leave this studio tonight, it is snowing. I want to take that photo in this tank top out in the snow because I'm crazy. I could actually just hit that camera icon and take a photo of myself in real time and upload it directly to display. The second thing I can do is upload something from my camera roll, something that I previously took. So let's do that right now together. Let's click on the top left photo in this camera roll. Now you can see that there's a green little check mark. That means it's been selected, and we're gonna tap next. Great, so enter a caption. Friends, I cannot encourage you enough to use your captions, to tell a little bit about the photo that you're posting. Frankly, when I'm going through and I'm deciding what content to show every single night on this show, I'm really only using ones that have a story, that have a description. So this is a great place to tell people what's going on, the circumstances of the photo, why you chose to post it, how you felt when you were in this moment, whatever it is, and use your hashtags. This is how your content is discoverable. So let's enter a little description together. So I guess I do need a jacket, and it's probably not a good idea for me to go out in this blizzard with this tank top I have on. Cute. All right, let's tap on visibility and see what our options are there. So public is what it defaults to. That means everyone will be able to see your post. It can show up on the explore page, for instance. Now, private means only your friends and followers can see it, and exclusive is where the money is. Now, you don't want to do every single post exclusive, but what that means is if you select exclusive post, the image will be blurred out to anyone who doesn't support that post. So if you want to give them a little tease because you're creating great content, but you're noticing maybe your supports are low, you want to incentivize people to actually be tapping that button, blur it out by selecting exclusive posts. And that way they have to tap support me and get you paid in order to see the post. Pretty cool feature. Have you guys been using this? Let me know in the chat right now. Okay, so I want to know, from everything that we've just talked about, what are you most excited to try? What of the features that I've just gone over is something that you are going to experiment with, or maybe you didn't know about? Tell me, what is the feature that you're most excited about? Dolby Livestream, exclusive posts, editing tools. Which one? Oh, I didn't really go over to Dolby Livestream, so you know what? We'll do that when we go back. That is a tease. That's me giving you an exclusive post right now on Dolby live streaming, which is basically what it sounds like. You can live stream sort of like what I'm doing right now, but directly with all of your friends and followers. Oh, nope, exclusive posts. I sold exclusive posts, didn't I? I love that. Editing tools, great. 40% of you, 41% exclusive posts, and 32% of your are saying Dolby live stream, which is great, because I'm gonna go over that in just a second. I knew I forgot something. I knew there was more. That's all right. It's a tease. Now you're gonna wanna stick around and listen to it. So we're gonna talk about Dolby Livestream, and for anyone that's just tuning in because you're here for the trivia, don't worry, that's coming up in 15 minutes as well. We got $500, and in fact, we got a trivia answer for you as well for tuning in early. But let's talk about Dolby Livestream really fast. So we're, again, gonna go back to our posting. So we're gonna go to our camera roll here, and instead of clicking on the camera roll, instead of taking a photo, we are gonna check out what it's like to just type some text. So we're gonna tap on text, and we're gonna enter a little message. I'm gonna say happy Friday, because I'm original. Yes, all right, so like maybe you don't have any photos you wanna post, but there's something that you wanna say. I forgot that this is something that you can do too, because I don't utilize this enough, to be honest with you. All right, now let's highlight that. And now let's select a color. I like purple, so let's do some purple, and bam, you can share that. You can share a little message, something uplifting, something thought-provoking, asking your friends or followers a question. You can just type text and enter that and share that. All right, let's go back one more time and tackle Dolby live streaming. So you're gonna see that Dolby Live icon on the bottom right. You're gonna tap that, and then when you're ready to start streaming, you're gonna tap the live button, and you will be taken to sort of what's happening right now, but you get to engage with your followers in real time. You know, give them a tour of your house, or introduce them to your pet, or go for a walk outside. There's a photographer on here, her name's Heather King. She literally takes photos of owls, and she'll go outside into the forest and let you know when she's actually about to take photos with an owl so you can see the owl in real time. It's really, really cool. So get creative with what you're doing there. All right, hey Kathy Davis, happy Friday to you too. Hey Glitterbug. Friends, we have a trivia game coming up in 15 minutes, which means I have a trivia answer coming up. We'll be right back with that.
Hey, I'm Tiki Barber, former University of Virginia student athlete and also former New York Giant running back. I can't tell you how excited I am to announce the partnership between Influencer and Display. So what's Display? Display is social that pays. This revolutionary social media app is changing the game for college athletes, and now it's your turn to play. Welcome to the brand new world on social media. Welcome to Display. Social that pays.
Welcome to Display Tips. Let's get introduced to Profile. Tap the profile on bottom right of screen. Here you can personalize your display experience. Tap the pencil icon to edit your profile picture, cover photo, basic user info including contact, and link to your other social media accounts. Select your preferred language. Identify top friends and family members. You can also create and manage your communities here. Watch for more tips on Display TV.
It's trivia time. Not quite. We're not quite to the actual trivia yet, but we are to the place where I'm going to give you a practice question, which is the very real question 8 in tonight's game, which by the way is for $500 coming up in about 12 minutes or so. And you're going to attempt to answer it, and then I'm going to reveal the actual correct answer, and you're going to be one step closer to winning that $500. Okay, so let's put up the question. Let's see how all of you do. And then again, I will be giving away the answer. So, little practice, getting those fingers and brains in shape. It's Friday, you've been doing this all week, you got it. Which of the following geological formations is not formed by a frozen mass of water? Cirques, fjords, buttes. Which of the following geological formations is not formed by a frozen mass of water? Cirques, fjords, buttes. If I'm gonna be honest, before this question, I really didn't know what any of these things are. So if that makes you feel better, you're in good company. But I do know the answer now, and I'm going to tap it. Ooh, it seems like my friends needed some help with this one tonight. Not a lot of geologists in the chat tonight, apparently. We've got 43% of you and 29, let's see, 41, we got 70% of you on wrong answers right now. So I'm so glad that we gave you this question 8 tonight. This one's gonna help you along the way. That is for sure. So 28% of you only got the correct answer, which is butte. So the other two are formed by frozen masses of water, AKA glaciers, right? So fjords and cirques, those are, but buttes is actually your correct answer. So now you know, being very clear about that, buttes is your correct answer to question 8 tonight. And if you knew it, let me know in the chat. How did you know it? All right, Lexi28, I guessed and I was right. Jenny needed help on that one. Telugu Gaming voted wrong, but you know what? It doesn't matter if you missed that one. That's why we give that one to you. So now you're good. You're gonna be great. Don't worry, don't be nervous. Trivia's fun. That was for no points and no money. Okay, Kathy Davis, love that. Nice, Tim Dozer, appreciate it. Okay, friends, let's do Follow Friday. I love Follow Friday. So what we do now is we recommend some people that you should be following in the app who are just doing a great job, and we highlight them. So the first person that I want to talk to you about is Sodrewski. Do you know about Sodrewski in the app? Let's take a look at Sodrewski's profile. Now, Hot 97 on-air DJ personality and Love and Hip Hop cast member is literally posting some really great content and pretty consistently. So here you can see that he went to a Giants game, Giants Cowboys, and his team lost, which was kind of a bummer. And I love that it says, you can see the cold in my eyes And definitely a loss probably didn't make that game any warmer. But we appreciate the fact, that you're rooting for your team. Super Bowl is coming up. All right, let's take a look at our next photo. Okay, go congratulate him. So Drewski and his partner welcomed in a little girl. Oh my gosh, family is so wonderful. This is so hard. What a gorgeous family. I love it. I love the fact that it's so simple in his caption, the best gift ever. Really beautiful photo, and I'm so glad. I'm so happy for him. This is so wonderful. Okay, this is really cool. This is such a creative depiction of what it feels like to have a 7-week-old daughter at home. That's what he captioned this. How life feels when you have a 7-week daughter at home. So creative. I don't care if you have lack of sleep. Your creativity is incredible here. That's him and his partner again. I'm loving this. Creative, imaginative, so good. Okay, now we're showing more of the industry side of things, right? He's flexing his connections here with some big names. This is hip-hop artist and health guru NLE Choppa, who actually just released an album today. How cool is that? Well done. Congratulations to him. All right, one more here. This is another big name hanging out with Drewski. We got Latin music star Anuel. How cool is that? If you're a fan of Latin trap, you probably know, but amazing. So go check him out. So Drewski, posting all kinds of stuff. His job, his family, some artistic stuff, some sports, a little bit of everything. Let's go to our second user now, our second creator. This is, 23, which by the way is backwards for honey. Honey, that's her name. So I love that she's showing up so consistently on this app. She's using her hashtags. She's engaging in her community. She's adding captions. This is one of the reasons why we're featuring her today, because she's doing such a great job utilizing all the features here on display. Love that she's showing her culture and where she lives and, things that are her. This is really, I think this is a Christmas throwback, but love the use of a throwback too. Okay. Again, showing off a little bit of her sporty side, throwing darts, getting active. We love when you share your hobbies. Such a great way to engage on this app. And of course, there's always communities for different hobbies as well. Okay, let's go along. Amazing. She's a woman in uniform. Couldn't figure out exactly what, but this was another throwback. And yesterday I highlighted all of my throwbacks. So if she's serving in some way, we thank you for your service. Let's keep it moving. We got it in front of some green. We love the vegetation here. And this is a great reminder because she's a member of the community All Creatures Great and Small, where they share images of beautiful trees, plants, insects. So if you love vegetation, if you love wildlife, check out All Creatures Great and Small. Such a great community. And then finally, what would display be without highlighting some food? I love my Foodlicious community. Now I need to know what lamon time is. So if anybody in the chat knows, I'm guessing maybe it's a Filipino dish. I'm not really sure, but I need more info. So if somebody in the chat knows, please let me know. But I love, she's showing, again, so many different sides of her. She's showing everything. So she's doing a great job and she's showing up super consistently, using those hashtags, all that good stuff. So those are our Follow Fridays today. Well done, friends. We also have a game of trivia coming up, 500 bucks. 10 questions. If you got here early, you also got a free answer. I'll see you in 5. everybody, and welcome to another all-new round of Display Trivia. Look, it's no secret that January feels like it's dragging. And I'm actually here to announce we are now entering the 529th day of January in the year 2020. No, it's not just you. I am actually broadcasting live tonight from my personal bunker where I plan to wait out the rest of January, whenever that happens. Supplies are starting to run low. Oh, I'm fine with food and essentials. By supplies, I mean birthday party supplies. Anyone know a place where I can find Paw Patrol themed paper plates and napkins? Just drop that in the comments below. But really, friends, is anyone else starting to feel the toll that January is taking on us yet? No matter whether you're doing dry January, cry January, why January, or even pie January, I'm glad you're hanging in here. Yeah. And after tonight, we only have 2 more January games. Yeah. We're starting to see the light at the end of the seasonal affective disorder tunnel, and wow, it is bright. Other things that are bright? These players who have shown up tonight and their futures, I'm thinking. But let me help set you up for success in tonight's game by giving a quick rundown of how it's going to work. So, you'll have 10 seconds each to answer 10 questions. Make sure you're connected to Wi-Fi and you're holding your phone vertically so that when a new question pops up on your screen, you can pick the right one. The questions will get harder as we go, and make sure to carefully choose, because once you tap, there's no going back. If you win, and I've got a good feeling about this, your winnings are going to show up in your display bank if you're active in the app and have a completed profile. I'm seeing a lot of profiles without pictures right now, so get on that. All right, let's make sure y'all were paying attention. Let's do a quick practice question, just for funsies. Would you rather? It's a would you rather. Would you rather run diagnostics, run a marathon, run amok? This is just for getting you warmed up. I know we've been doing it all week, but just in case, this is our first game, let's find out. I'm going to say run a marathon. I'm a runner. Did you know that? I run, dabble in the run. Now, a marathon's probably a little long. One day I would love to run a marathon. But, okay. I don't have to explain myself to you at all because it seems like 46% of you are with me. I love that. Or did you just tap that because I told you what I was choosing? That's what I'm really curious about. Okay, we got 22 people saying run diagnostics and the rest run amok. I do love running amok. Let's not let this game run amok. Looks like some of you are ready. We got 014 is ready. Avinash 9934 is ready. 4GM is ready. All the friends are here. So you know what? Let's get ready, get set, and go. It's time for Display Trivia. Question 1. A duckling is the juvenile version of what animal? Duck, rabbit, coyote. A duckling is the juvenile version of what animal? Duck, rabbit, coyote. The word juvenile kind of gets a bad rap, but really it just means not fully mature, which is so the opposite of anyone I know. I'm one of the most mature people I happen to know. Look, butts. Oh, come on, that was hilarious. Would a mature person be able to do this? You want to learn some of my moves? Well, you're going to have to wait till you're older, okay? You know what? Back to more pressing matters. Ducklings are the offspring of ducks. Was that too duckin' easy? Yeah, 96% of you got that. Question 2. Abracadabra is a phrase most commonly associated with a person of what profession? Plumber, doctor, magician. Abracadabra is a phrase most commonly associated with a person of what profession? Plumber, doctor, magician. Choosing a career is a really important part of a person's life. And they say if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. What they don't tell you, though, is that there are other ways to never have to work a day in your life. And those include marrying into a very wealthy family. And I think that's it. Who wouldn't want to work, okay? Work's fun. You get to wear a cute outfit, tell jokes, give out free money. Other perks, getting the crew to do whatever you want. I mean, I haven't walked on set in years. I mean, it's all piggyback rides all the time. When I want to, something at work, I have to say please. But when magicians need to make something happen, they've been known to shout words like abracadabra. Jury's still out on what that means, but I can tell you that 95% of you got that. Question 3. According to his 2010 hit, music artist Bruno Mars would catch what explosive for you? A grenade, a pipe bomb, a Molotov cocktail. According to his 2010 hit, music artist Bruno Mars would catch what explosive for you? A grenade, a pipe bomb, a Molotov cocktail. I don't know. This sounds a little too good to be true. Like, would he really? Bruno Mars, you're really gonna put yourself in harm's way for me, or you all talk? I have had a lot of men make a lot of promises to me. A lot. These promises include, but are not limited to, a night out on my birthday, a trip to Paris, my name written in the sky, to always love me, to put my needs first, to give me all their money, to tie themselves to a railroad track for me, like to throw themselves off a cliff into a moat of alligators for me, like little stuff. And you know what? Every last one of them broken. And we wonder why women have a hard time trusting men. Bruno Mars, I really hope you're a man of your word, going to catch a grenade for me. I mean, I don't need grand gestures like that, just a slice of cheesecake on your way home from work. That would be really nice. 93% of you got it. Well done. Question 4. By definition, someone with hypochondria might think they have which of the following? Credit card debt, a terminal illness, a cheating partner. By definition, someone with hypochondria might think they have which of the following? Credit card debt, a terminal illness, a cheating partner. If anyone feels like they might have any of these things, can I make a quick suggestion? Stop worrying and take action, okay? There's no sense in sitting around and making yourself anxious. And if you're really nervous that something's going on with your partner or your body, all you gotta do is ask. Yeah, sometimes it's like ripping off a Band-Aid, but wouldn't you rather have that than a Band-Aid like dangling off your knee for a week? Like that thing is getting nasty and becoming a vector for all types of infection. And it's not bothering you? Because the way it flaps like a half-mast flag when you walk is really making it hard for me to keep down my lunch. Look, you can make yourself worry about anything if you fixate too much, but a hypochondriac is someone who constantly believes themselves to be sick. 94% of you got it. Question 5. Carrots, named for the capital of France, most closely resemble what shape? Cylinder, sphere, ovoid. Carrots, named for the capital of France, most closely resemble what shape? Cylinder, sphere, ovoid. This question's actually reminding me of another Bruno Mars song that I take issue with, and that would be 24 Karat Magic. Okay, so technically, the name of the song is 24K Magic, but either way, sir, like what are you gonna do with 24 carats? Are you catering a small wedding, Mr. Mars? Hosting a dinner party? Like where did you get all those carats? I don't mean to pry, but 24, really? You're not gonna eat all of those yourself? Oh, you're gonna lightly douse them in olive oil and then sprinkle some rosemary for a nice light herbal taste? All right, Mr. Mars, I'll believe it when I see it. Don't call it magic. All you did was turn on the oven. The carrots, not the ones from the song, but the ones named Parisian carrots are unique because instead of being long and cylindrical like most carrots we're familiar with, they're actually small and round like a sphere. 80% of you got that. I learned something new too. We're halfway there. Question 6. This staple of Tex-Mex cuisine is Spanish for little strips, tortillas, fajitas, churros. This staple of Tex-Mex cuisine is Spanish for little strips, tortillas, fajitas, churros. These little strips are staples of Tex-Mex cuisine, but here's what I want to know. Who out here is eating staples? Like, do I really have to get into why that's not a good idea? Do you want to puncture a hole in your esophagus? Another phrase used a lot to describe cooking that I don't understand is a flavor profile. Who was letting flavor set up accounts on social media, huh? Like, Spicy, 22, lives in San Diego, California. In his profile pic, he's got a habanero, but I bet he's just a jalapeno. Oh, sorry, and I'm getting word from our producers now that I am taking food lingo too literally. Guess I overcooked that one. The meaning of fajitas is little strips, which is crazy because whenever I see fajitas, I think someone's trying to burn down the restaurant. 87% of you got that. Question 9. The host of Netflix's Nailed It is currently co-hosting a competition show reboot with what TV personality? John Cena, Kevin Hart, Owen Wilson. The host of Netflix's Nailed It is currently co-hosting a competition show reboot with what TV personality? John Cena, Kevin Hart, Owen Wilson. Nailed It is a really fun show because it celebrates failure. All these goofballs like try to make these amazing and intricate cakes, and spoiler alert, they almost always do not nail it. Which has got me thinking, we really should find more ways to do that, to celebrate failure. To be like, hey, you did an awful job, congrats. Like next time I get a really bad meal at a restaurant, I'm not gonna send it back, no. I am going to eat the whole thing, and then I'm going to thank the chef for helping me to appreciate what good food tastes like. Same with relationships. Terrible first date, nailed it. You get the idea. The name of the reboot, hosted by Nicole Byer, is Wipeout, everyone's favorite ridiculous obstacle course game. And who's joining her on screen? None other than everyone's favorite funny strongman, John Cena. 87%. 87% in a row. All right, let's keep it up. Question 8. Which of the following geological formations is not formed by a frozen mass of water? Cirques, fjords, buttes. Which of the following geological formations is not formed by a frozen mass of water? Cirques, fjords, buttes. There it is again. Okay, so it doesn't say butts, but like it almost says butts. It's like this close to saying butts, but it's pronounced buttes. Okay, whatever. Let me ask, since I don't know a whole lot about geology, do these buttes, have particularly large cracks? Would you say these buttes, forgive me, are rock solid? Are these buttes, one of the best assets of the mountain? Okay, I'll stop. But only because it's time for me to explain the answer, which is, drum roll please, buttes. Dang, that's a nice butte. Cirques and fjords are land formations created by glaciers, aka frozen masses, but buttes are formed mostly through the process of erosion, mostly by wind and rain. 90% of you got it. It's probably because you tuned into our pre-show and I gave it to you, which is great. Question 9. The food, also known as bean curd, was first created during what Chinese dynasty? Ming, Han, Zhou. The food, also known as bean curd, was first created during what Chinese dynasty? Ming, Han, Zhou. Some foods, you just hear the name and you start salivating. Bacon wrapped scallions. Gazpacho. Ooh yeah, tiramisu. Paints a beautiful mental picture. You don't even have to know what those foods are. The names themselves are so appetizing. But the name bean curd, yeah, I don't know what it is about that, but it's just not doing it for me. Like, it's almost like my gag reflex kind of kicks in immediately. Yeah, my brain hears bean curd and it sends signals to the rest of my body that's like, shut it down, intruder alert, which is why I'm glad that bean curd is not really what we commonly call this food anymore. Nowadays, bean curd has mostly rebranded herself as tofu, and its first recorded appearance was in the Chinese province of Anhui almost 2,000 years ago. Han is your answer. Bravo, 86%. Let's keep it going because it's time for the final question. Question 10. The winner of the 2021 Scripps Spelling Bee won for correctly spelling a word with what definition? Attractive, persuasive, inspiring, a genus of tropical Asiatic and Australian trees, things of little value. The winner of the 2021 Scripps Spelling Bee won for correctly spelling a word with what definition? Attractive, persuasive, inspiring, a genus of tropical Asiatic and Australian trees, things of little value. I mean, this is so cool. I didn't know bees could spell. I mean, I knew they were impressive. They build those huge hives that have all those like perfect little hexagons inside where they lay eggs and make honey, and they help pollinate all kinds of flowering plants, truly doing the most out of all the insects. But now I'm learning they can spell? Guys, what can't the bees do? Like, dang, if they learn how to change a tire, it is gonna be over for all of us. Be on the lookout. Zayla Avantgarde won this last year's spelling bee, and her word, Mareya, a genus of tropical trees. The other two definitions are of words that were included in the bee, and they are futrals and psychagogic. Now those are words that create a lot of buzz. How'd you do? 60, ooh, that's so hot on that last one, but that's okay, you almost made it. 64% of you though. So we got some winners, right? We definitely have some winners. Look at all of you. You came, you slayed, you displayed your knowledge, and you're gonna get paid. Yeah, you're gonna get paid. Woo, I'm so excited. I'm wishing you all a very happy weekend. If it's in the sun, if it's in the snow, if it's on your couch, go frolic or rest. Like really, whatever you want, it's yours. 324 of you won. Shout yourselves out in the chat if you were one of those 324 people. I don't know. Who is it? Anyone want to brag about their win? Let me know. Don't be shy. Or, if you didn't win and you're just proud of your score, or if maybe you just want to commiserate with some other people who didn't do so well, that's okay too. Okay, Torix, 5 out of 10. Most Arrow, 9 out of 10. Yet another loser. Lucky guesses twice. What? Love that for you. Len36 got a 6. Sarab got a 9 out of 10. Gary, thank you. You know what? It's that Friday energy. I was feeling it. Thank you so much. Nikki, 7. I'm so glad you're here. So good to see you. Anime lover Dan, 8 out of 10. Do I have to do better or do you have to do better? I'm confused on that. It's okay. I'll do better and you do better. We'll both try to be better. I'm always trying to better myself. All right, Sheena, 06, 10 out of 10. Luis T, 10 out of 10. Good job, everybody, in the words of Lauren Killer. Glitterbug, 7 out of 10. I love it. I'll be safe. You be safe too. Take care, friends. Don't forget, we do it all again on Monday. And I give out a free trivia question in the pre-show at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. I'll see you next week on display.